You know, after watching The Boys on Amazon Prime Video, it's become mad hard to take any superhero movie or show seriously. Unless it's very, very self aware, unless it's political, unless it's representative of 2021. Which is where Eternals works. But does it succeed as a film? गए वीकेंड इटर्नल्स देखी मैंने थिएटर में मिड क्रेडिट सीन में जितने मजे आए मुझको आई रियली वांट ऑल ऑफ यू टू फील दैट सेम इमोशन ऑल्सो इसलिए बिल्कुल जीरो स्पॉयलर्स इन दिस रिव्यू नड़ा जिप लेकिन अगर ट्रेलर तक आपने नहीं देखा है तो यहाँ चैनल पर क्या कर रहे हो। मुझे ऐसे लोगों से ना बड़ी एलर्जी है, स्पॉइलर स्पॉइलर चिल्लाने के लिए आ जाते। बंद करो ना अभी के अभी, सॉरी सब्सक्राइब करके जाना, देन कम बैक एंड वॉच। क्लोई ज़ाओ की इटर्नल्स के चक्कर में कुमेल नानजियानी बेचारा कब से मसल बना के बैठा है। 3-4 सालों से कोई ईद दिवाली क्रिसमस की मिठाई भी नहीं खाई होगी। तो मोर देन एनीथिंग एल्स आई एम जस्ट हैप्पी फॉर हिम कि इट्स ओवर फॉर नाउ। Even though they made him dance to a track clearly made by non-Indians, गाने का नाम है नाच मेरा हीरो। It's borderline cringe क्योंकि he is such an obviously bad dancer. बॉलीवुड में आजकल वरुण धवन से नीचे कुछ एक्सेप्टेबल है नहीं ना डांसिंग वाइज। ऋतिक रोशन बनना तो ठीक से बनाओ। थोड़ा सेकंड हैंड एम्बैरेसमेंट को मैं नॉट गोना लाई, बट बिकॉज दिस पार्ट ऑफ हिज लाइफ, द कैरेक्टर्स लाइफ, he only doesn't take seriously, so it makes for a good farcical sequence. Set in a post-Thanos, post-Snap, post-Iron Man, Captain America world, Eternals is a whole new set of superheroes sent from a different planet to protect the Earth from deviants. Deviants are giant galloping एम्फिबियस क्रीचर्स जो कहीं पे भी आ जाते हैं, कुछ भी खा जाते हैं इनडिस्क्रिमिनेटली। इटर्नल्स की ऑन ग्राउंड बॉस है एजैक प्लेड बाय सलमा हायक और हवा में उनका बॉस है जायंट समथिंग कॉल्ड एरिशम। All the Eternals live together like adopted, found family, bhai behan, reminiscent of Umbrella Academy. But also there is sexual tension and lovemaking like Umbrella Academy. I really like that show. The Deviants come back, Eternals also come back, fight, fallout, betrayal, best CGI ever, template, set up for sequel. Superhero fatigue na began to set in a couple of years ago for me personally, after Black Panther or around that time perhaps. Unless a film was going to be the first Deadpool or Logan or Birds of Prey, it would at best be Thor Ragnarok, which had an incredible new director turn it into an out-and-out fan-pleasing comedy where every joke lands, a phenomenal achievement. Or you know, Captain Marvel, which is exciting mostly because Brie Larson's joining the MCU, but like हो गया अभी। WandaVision again changed the rules of the game a bit, bringing in a totally different tonality to the MCU. Its note of nihilism, with protagonists wishing a more normal life to not be superheroes anymore, resonated around the world during months of the pandemic lockdown. तो अब एक और साथियों की टोली जिसमें मोटा मोटी सुपर हीरोज की पावर्स फेमिलियर हैं बारिंग सम न्यूनेस, इसको रेलेवेंट और रिलेटेबल और मीनिंगफुल बनाने के लिए ऑस्कर विनर क्लोई ज़ाओ tries her mightiest best with writers Patrick Burley, Ryan Firpo, Cass Furbo, जैक कर्बी के डिजाइन्ड कैरेक्टर्स की ह्यूमैनिटी कैसे ढूंढे। Right now in the post-pandemic or continuous pandemic world, most of us have come to realize how far we can be pushed when the going gets tough. We've had to find our own superhero strength within, the ability to quickly overcome and move on in the face of inexplicable tragedy and help people around us. No, Eternals, I fully understand, was not written or created with the pandemic and its after effects in mind. But neither was WandaVision nor was Nomadland. And look how differently they hit. हाँ तो Eternals में you see that the superheroes look like you and I. One Indian brown man, one black woman who is deaf, non-verbal. Makari, played by deaf actor Lauren Teruel, who is 43 years old, by the way, kill me now. Well, there's an Angelina Jolie, there's also a Salma Hayek as Ajak, the female leader of the group. Richard Madden is seemingly second command of this group, Icarus, but nothing could happen without Brian Tyree Henry as Phastos, a gay black superhero nerd without the six-pack abs. Gemma Chan, Don Lee, Barry Keoghan, while they're all supposed to be playing characters from a different planet, if you're going to make them humanoid, this might be the best way to do so. And look, comic books, like I was talking about James Bond, they're also cheesy AF. The Eternals are prone to being afflicted by a disease only specific to them called Mad Virey. or weary, which is literally them getting mad weary of being so long on Earth. All their names are derived from and are jumbled versions of Greek gods, and all of them are doing the same thing over and over again as superheroes have always done, save the world for complete annihilation. Eternals does a pretty great job of making all the silliness feel serious, Nach Mera Hero excluded. Despite introducing 10 new main characters, the movie remains very structured, it's coherent, and thankfully it doesn't fall apart like the first Justice League attempt did. But then I did miss a more defined moral conflict, a side I could pick and cheer for. You know, it doesn't have to be Thanos or Hela, like out and out evil. But when you watch the film, you might also want to side against the Eternals without anybody taking time to weigh the pros and cons of each side. That conversation never happens, which left me feeling unsettled. I was also quite puzzled why Angelina Jolie did not have more things to do in the film, considering she might be the biggest movie star of the lot. And some plot points and twists seemed strangely contrived and hard to buy into, especially one lead character's exit. You'll see. Yes, Eternals is not the Avengers movie-wise, but I wouldn't call it better or worse. Despite having all the same outlandish elements, and there's also aliens, this feels more human, it's more believable. It's an action movie that's about unifying rather than killing, destroying, and avenging. The heroes are milder, they're more chill, more aware. And if that's a win in your book, like it is in mine, then tickets करो बुक और जाकर देखो सिनेमा में. वैक्सीन अगर अभी तक नहीं लगवाई है तो जाने की सोचना भी मत. और मेरे रिव्यूज भी देखना छोड़ दो. एंटी वैक्सर्स के लिए यहाँ कोई जगह नहीं है. थैंक्स. Now for relation में recommendation. I've already spoken about this movie on my channel a month or so ago. लेकिन if you're a Chloe Zhao stan, you must watch her debut feature, Songs My Brothers Taught Me. It is heavier than Nomadland and is also Nomadland light at the same time. यहाँ पे देखो उसकी डिस्कशन, फिर वो मूवी देखना मूवी पर. सब्सक्राइब कर लो मेरे चैनल पे. थैंक्स क्यूटी पाई.